John, thanks for having us here today. I have great admiration for what you're doing, you and your colleagues are doing. We just had a very useful discussion with a number of counselors from this terrific organization, and they shared with us their experiences. And I think they speak for the country in many ways, because you see as unemployment rises and as Americans still face a deeply challenging set of problems, you're saying the rate of distress still growing in this country, and that's why it's so important that we do everything we can to try to get assistance to people that need it, make it more likely people to stay in their homes, take advantage of lower interest rates, help them make the transition to rental housing if they need to do that. On February 18th, the President unveiled what we call the Making Home Affordable program to help keep mortgage rates low, to help make it possible for people to refinance, and to help people stay in their homes. And 3 months later, I can just describe some of the areas where we've seen some progress. And let me just walk through some of the most important signs to date. First, in the American Reinvestment and Recovery Act, Congress made available a program to provide $6.5 billion in tax credits that could help up to 1.4 million Americans purchase their first home. And to date, as at this point, $3 billion of money have been made available already to help people benefit from that program. Working with the Federal Reserve, we the Treasury, working with the GSEs, have helped bring mortgage interest rates down to historic lows, and that's putting money in the hands of Americans in very significant magnitude. Refinancing applications have surged across the country since this program was announced, and again, millions of Americans today now have the chance to take advantage of lower interest rates through programs that were not available prior to this program being announced. You're seeing Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac process refinancing applications at very, very rapid pace. 14 servicers now, including the 5 largest servicers, have signed up for this very important loan modification program. And with these services participation, more than 75% of all mortgages in the country are now covered by this program. And as you read today, more than 55,000 modification offers have now gone out to borrowers, and we're seeing the first signs of homeowners being able to take advantage of the lower monthly payments as this program makes possible. Now, this is just the beginning. It's an important beginning, but we're at the beginning of progress in these programs, and I want to underscore the President's commitment to doing what's necessary to make sure that these benefit as many Americans as they can. We're announcing 2 additional programs today. There are details in the fact sheet to let out, but let me just describe briefly what these 2 things do. The first is a short sale deed in lieu option that gives people options to avoid foreclosure with significant payments to help facilitate a transition. This is a very important complement to the broad suite of programs the President announced. We announced together on February 18th. In addition to this, we're announcing today the details of additional incentives to help lenders, servicers participate in this program, to give them payments that would help mitigate some of the risks that past house price declines might reduce future payments. But the way to think about this is just an additional incentive for lenders and services to participate in these programs. Details in your fact sheets. There'll be details forthcoming as these programs are refined. These are just 2 additional next steps in this effort. I want to underscore again that alongside these programs, in fact, before they were launched, we announced together with the Attorney General, with Secretary Donovan, a very important anti-fraud program. And I want to underscore again that we want to make sure we're very aggressive in preventing scam artists, others from taking advantage of homeowners that are facing the risk of losing their home, looking for assistance, need help, and we're going to be as aggressive as we can in trying to make sure people are not victimized by those practices with the assistance of the counselors here and around the country. Let me just end by complimenting Sean Donovan for all his work. He's doing a terrific job helping bring together all the resources of this government in a coordinated effort, and I think you're seeing from Sean a pragmatic, active, aggressive approach, and he's doing a terrific job. Sean.